Welcome to the library budget presentation for fiscal year 2023. I'm Jenny Carroll, Library Director of the Mary Riley Stiles Public Library. The library mission is to provide and promote open access to reading, educational, recreational, cultural, intellectual, and information resources that enrich and enlighten all segments of our community. The proposed budget for this year is $2,281,556. So what does that translate into? A large portion is staff salaries and benefits, which allow the library to be open 54 hours a week and provide popular programs and services. Materials for both the digital and physical collection are included in the budget, and state aid will cover most of that cost. Additionally, the budget provides support for operating the building, including utilities, supplies, like toilet paper and cleaning supplies, technology, like the self-checkout machines, the library catalog, and public computers, and other IT services. The big initiatives coming up are the strategic planning process, completing and implementing a website upgrade, and implementing a collection assessment tool. The largest lift for staff and the community will be engaging in a strategic planning process to cover goals and objectives for 5 years, from 2024 to 2029. Our hope is that the process will engage all segments of the City of Falls Church and provide insight and a path forward for the library. The website upgrade will involve staff and a vendor in developing a more user-friendly mobile website, which will be deployed in the first quarter of the fiscal year. The library continues to engage in processes to provide more equitable and diverse library services. Part of that will be implementation of a collection assessment tool that will specifically address the diversity of the collection and assist in refining budgeting for the collection. Staff also believe that outreach to the community is important and part of providing equity. To that end, we hope to restore outreach activities to pre-COVID levels in fiscal year 2023. So what about library hours and services? Library staff will continue to provide excellent programming and customer service that the community has come to expect with the allotted budget and staffing. To operate the library, utilizing current staffing, activities include 54 hours open to the public, staffing 2 service desks, keeping the Falls Church History Room open 18 hours, material check-in and shelving, and custodial services. We also provide programming for all ages, collection development, which includes selecting and purchasing materials and curating the collection, cataloging activities, including processing materials physically and ensuring accurate records, administration, volunteer management and training, technology development and research, marketing and social media activities, website management, conference room management, interlibrary loan services, Falls Church History Room activities, which include processing new materials, preserving and archiving the collection, and IT services. This is not an exhaustive list. Through the budget process, we affirmed what had been a long-standing issue of being understaffed, as highlighted in the Library Master Plan from 2013. The library management team completed a rigorous staffing analysis that determined that the provision of 59+ open hours combined with programs and services was not sustainable with current staffing and would require additional staff. These requests are outlined in the priorities for future funding and would include staff to provide relief across the staffing spectrum. The positions include increasing hours and positions for library assistant 1s and 2s and a full-time deputy director. Additional unmet needs include funding for temporary positions to sustain current fiscal year hours and updating the Falls Church History Room database with a more robust digital platform for the archives. For this year, it was determined that the fiscal year 2022 unmet need of a technology librarian could be addressed. The addition of a technology librarian will provide relief to staff by consolidating responsibilities and tasks currently performed by library personnel into one position, who will serve as a liaison or business partner to the IT department. You can find additional information on the library budget in the fiscal year 2023 budget workbook online under the library department section and by viewing the library board meeting and digital package for the February 9th meeting. The library board meeting recording and online resources include an in-depth discussion of the staffing analysis and data. Thank you for your time and consideration.